Tonight, 16 of the baddest monster trucks on the MTA circuit go side-by-side racing. Much like a course last week, there's going to be big-time air and high-flying action all night long. Maximum Destruction comes into week 2 of the August season as your overall points leader and current Smashdown champion. He's got several veterans and new rookies chomping at the bit, trying to take away that championship flag. Will Max D hang on? Week 2 of the August season kicks off next. MTA fans, welcome to week 2 of the August season here tonight on Smashdown. Be sure to crush that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, comment down below what you thought of tonight's show, because 16 of the baddest monster trucks go side-by-side racing here tonight. Titan back in action. Earthshaker, Hot Wheels, Gravedigger the legend, Max D, your current champion, U.F.O, Bounty Hunter, Escalade, so many more great trucks are going to be throwing it down. Escalade trying to make it back to the final round here tonight. Lost out to Max D last week, trying to make up some ground here in week 2. Now as we go ahead and jump over to round 1 competition, here's how it all's going to shake down. Hot Wheels will take on Doomsday, then Destroyer will take on an Escalade, Earthshaker taking on the Titan Chevrolet, then Gravedigger taking on Pure Adrenaline. Other side of the bracket, Raising Cane taking on Bigfoot, Gravedigger the legend will take on Bounty Hunter, and U.F.O, the old-time veteran in James Baylorcourt, will take on the champion in Max D to start things off in week 2 of the August season here tonight in round 1 action. Now up at the line right now, Mad Mike made a huge impression last week, debuting the Doomsday machine. He is now set to take on Nicholas Moore, a former 2-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. The Hot Wheels machine has always been a force to be reckoned with out here on the MTA circuit since its debut at the top of the year. The Doomsday machine made it all the way into semifinal action last week. Can he do it again here tonight? Both trucks are staged as we go green. Off the line they go now. Hot Wheels pulling the early lead. Doomsday in trouble, trying to make up the ground, and Mad Mike going for a ride over here on the inside lane. What an effort there by the Doomsday machine. I do believe Nicholas Moore and Hot Wheels is your round 1 winner, but what a wild ride for Mad Mike and Doomsday. Here's another look at your MTA replay. Right there off the start, Hot Wheels did pull the whole shot. Mad Mike and Doomsday trying to make up the ground here as they get ready to launch up and over the first jump. Watch Doomsday here on the inside lane, noses over, he hangs foot in it, tries to drive out, and right there at the line, Nicholas Moore and Hot Wheels, your round 1 winner here tonight over Mad Mike and the Doomsday machine. A good effort. Hot Wheels moves on, however. Next up in round 1, Jeremy Hiles and an Escalade. Again, made it all the way to the final round last week, lost out to Max D. Now set to take on Joseph Nelson and Destroyer, the Michigan-based truck now ready to go. The former 2-time Smashdown champion, trying to make it number 3 here tonight. Jeremy Hiles and an Escalade. He's trying to find himself back in the final round here in all week 2 of the August season. Who's it going to be? Both trucks are staged. Green light goes down off the line. They go. They're fairly even now. Slightly going to Destroyer over the cars, and Escalade came back to Destroyer. Rolls it over inside the shutdown area. What a great ride there by Joseph Nelson and Destroyer. Held out a lead. I'm not sure if an Escalade came back on him over here on that last jump towards the finish line, but what a wild ride for Joseph Nelson and Destroyer here tonight. Here's a look at your MTA photo finish, your winner. Escalade's going to take the win over Destroyer, so a huge come-from-behind victory for Jeremy Hiles and an Escalade here tonight. Next up in round 1, Ryan Kenny returns in the Earthshaker machine. Made his debut last season. He is now set to take on MTA veteran Zach George in the Titan Chevrolet. He's been out here for quite some time, still has yet to pick up any championship win in the Titan machine. He's looking to do so here tonight after he's been out here for quite some time. Titan's running a good truck here tonight. Both trucks stage now. Here's the green light as we go off the line. They're pretty even down the straight stretch. Earthshaker's got the lead. Titan trying to come back on him. What a ride for Zach George and Titan. He came from behind, but problems for Ryan Kenny and the Earthshaker machine. got a little crossed up there inside no man's land, shot towards the center of the track where Zach George and Titan was going, rolling the truck over. We were going up to the top of the track. Take another look at your MTA replay, ladies and gentlemen. Off the line, Earthshaker got the lead. Titan in all kinds of trouble. He's trying to make up the ground here. Watch as they land off the first jump. Here comes Earthshaker on the outside lane. Got a little cattywampus crossed up right there, and Titan coming from behind, taking away the victory from Ryan Kenny and Earthshaker here tonight. So Titan and Chevrolet Camp moving on in the round 2 competition. Now next up in round 1, however, Pete Piscadlo made his debut a couple of months ago. Pure Adrenaline now at the line to take on the former 16-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, Rich Wagner, and the Gravedigger, the Phenom now, based out of Kill Double Hills, North Carolina. He's looking for his first Smashdown championship win here tonight, trying to take out Pete Piscadlo and Pure Adrenaline. Only one's moving on into round 2. Both trucks are staged. We go green. On the line they go, the Gravedigger got the whole shot. Pure Adrenaline trying to come back on him, and Wagner too hard to handle here tonight. No match over there on the outside lane. Gravedigger number 7 running strong. Pete Piscadlo and Pure Adrenaline, man, had some problems at the starting line. A tough break for him here tonight as the Gravedigger team moves on in the round 2 competition. Now next up, Jamie Hurd returning in the Taurus machine, the 2022 Holiday Havoc champion, now ready to take on Jimmy Bones Ferguson, the 1957 Chevy Avenger, based out of Columbus, Michigan, the 2022 Full Throttle champion. These two got victories 1 month apart at some of the biggest events MTA puts on all year long. Taurus taking on Avenger here tonight, week 2 of the August season. Here's the green light now. On the line they go. They're pretty even now, slightly going to Avenger. Taurus coming back on him now, and Jamie Hurd. Taurus picking up the round 1 victory here tonight over Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger. A close race, but Taurus came from behind and picked up the win from the inside lane. Next up here tonight in round 1, Javon Woodrow returns. Raising Kane, a former 1-time Smashdown champion, now set to take on the 3-time Smashdown champion, Downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot, all the way from Pacific, Missouri, the big bad Ford there. Over there on the outside lane, Raising Kane knows he's got a tough matchup ahead of him. Mitch Brown knows how to get across that finish line first. Bigfoot, Raising Kane, now the green light goes down off the line. Bigfoot's got a lead. Raising Kane right there with him though, turns it over. On the last set of cars, Javon Woodrow was giving Mitch Brown a huge run for his money there. Lost it on the last set of cars, rolling the truck over. Downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot getting the round 1 victory here tonight. Here's another look at it. Off the line they go. They were pretty even off the jump, but Bigfoot here starting to pull a slight lead. Raising Kane says not today. He starts to make up the ground on him. Right here up and over the first jump. Raising Kane now coming back on the Bigfoot. Clipped the landing ramp right there and lost it. And Bigfoot came from behind and got the win here tonight inside of round 1 action. But now it's down to brass tacks, ladies and gentlemen. Bounty Hunter, the Cowboy from Hell, Tim Cantwell returns, ready to take on none other than your boy Shaggy, Matt Cheever, Gravedigger the Legend. These two have been out here on the MTA circuit for quite some time. You could say this is a little bit of a grudge match. Both trucks stage at the line. Gravedigger the Legend taking on Bounty Hunter. Who wants it more? Off the line they go. Legend got the whole shot. Bounty Hunter in trouble trying to make up the ground. Here comes Cantwell on the end. He may have just sealed the Legend's fate. Over here on the inside lane, props for Shaggy on that last stack of cars over the finish line. What an incredible matchup it was as Cantwell came from behind. He is your round 1 winner over Gravedigger the Legend. But now we get set to close out round 1 competition. Cool Hand Luke himself, James Vaillancourt, returns, the U.F.O. Ford based out of Cinnaminson, New Jersey, getting the first crack at Ethan Wagner in the Max D machine based out of Paxton, Illinois. Debuted that truck last week and is now 4-0, holding on to the championship flag. Both trucks stage at the line. Here's the green light now. Championship flag on the line. Max D with a big time lead. U.F.O. trying to come up with it, and Max D will seal U.F.O.'s fate here tonight. The rivalry continues between the Wagners and the Vaillancourts here tonight. This time it was second generation Wagner taking out Cool Hand Luke here. And ladies and gentlemen, Max D still hangs on to the championship flag in week 2 of the August season. We still got a lot more great racing still to come. Will Max D hang on after round 2? We find out next after the break.
The This isn't your typical motorsports podcast. You're listening to Crush This, a monster truck podcast presented by High Octane Coffee and J Concepts. A show where we take you inside the minds of your favorite drivers, past and present, of the monster truck industry. And now, your hosts, Brad Shaw and Dan Chichagash. Buckle in. The show starts now.
And ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention for just one moment, we want to take you over to the Midwest Madness YouTube channel where they hold Diecast Racing once a month. Get ready to romp and stomp on their track as Midwest Madness puts on some of the most spectacular shows you will ever see on YouTube for monster truck diecast racing. Watch the carnage unfold, bodies get destroyed, and some downhole great racing action with 32 of the best monster trucks throwing it down on the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. You can find all their social medias on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and I'll post a link in our description. And welcome back to week 2 of the August season here tonight on Smashdown. Round 1 was a dandy. Now we get set for round 2. Hot Wheels will take on Escalade, Titan taking on the Gravedigger, then Taurus will take on Bigfoot in a heavyweight showdown, and rounding out round 2 action, Bounty Hunter taking on Max D. Championship flag will be on the line. Now as we get set for round 2, Jeremy Hiles and an Escalade trying to make it back to the finals for a second week in a row. Now taking on a top threat in Nicholas Moore and the Hot Wheels machine. Both these drivers made their debuts approximately about the same time. They are ready to rip and tear on the Smashdown circuit here tonight. One of them's getting one step closer to the championship flag here tonight. Boat truck stage, we kick off round 2. Green light goes down off the line. They're fairly even down to the first jump up and over the cars, and Escalade will knock out Hot Wheels here tonight. Jeremy Hiles on his way back to the final round in week 2 of the August season. Hot Wheels put up a fight. Not enough for Escalade here in round 2 competition. Now next up, Zach George in the Titan Chevrolet again. Doesn't have a victory to his name. Trying to make that happen here tonight. He now takes on the Phenom, Rich Wagner in the Gravedigger, who has 16 Thursday Night Thunder championships to his credit. Gravedigger now on the inside lane, number 7, ready to rock. It's going to be a battle of the bow tie here tonight in round 2 competition. Titan taking on the Gravedigger. 2 veterans going to throw it down. Green light goes down. Titan got the whole shot on the digger now, coming back over the cars, and Titan pulls it out. What a save by Rich Wagner and the Gravedigger. An incredible piece of driving by the veteran on the inside lane. Brought it back down, but Titan getting the round 2 victory over the Gravedigger. Here's another look at it right here off the jump. Titan got the whole shot. Left Wagner there at the line. Wagner now trying to come back on the inside lane. Watching him into the first jump here, up and over the box set, into the no man's land, and over the last set of cars. Wagner gets it up on 2 wheels and brings it back down. Nonetheless, Titan, your round 2 winner here tonight. What an incredible race. No doubt, Titan moving on, however. Next up, Jamie Hurd, Taurus, ready to rock here tonight. Now set to take on Downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot. Again, a heavyweight showdown like no other. We have got 2 of the fastest trucks on the MTA circuit. They are now staged against one another here tonight inside of round 2. Only one is going to move on in the semifinal competition. Taurus taking on Bigfoot. Again, 2 MTA veterans going to be throwing it down. We're waiting for green. Off the line they go down, they're pretty even coming down the start. Bigfoot got a slight lead on Taurus now, and what an incredible matchup. Neither driver wanted to give anybody an inch out there on the track here tonight in round 2. Bigfoot, Taurus, who do you think the winner was, ladies and gentlemen? Here's a look at your photo finish. Your winner here tonight in round 2, Mitch Brown and Bigfoot by inches will take out Jamie Hurd and Taurus, who got crossed up right there over the last set of cars. What a matchup, no questions asked. Next up here tonight to close out round 2, the Cowboy from Hell, Tim Cantwell, returns out of Tonganoxie, Kansas. The Bounty Hunter Ford Expedition now ready to take on the futuristic SUV which debuted last week here on Smashdown. Second generation driver Ethan Wagner and Maximum Destruction stage over here on the inside lane, trying to hang on to that championship flag to close out round 2. Boat truck stage now. Who's going to semis? Green light goes down. They're fairly even down the straight down to the first jump. We got a race here, and Bounty Hunter Tim Cantwell taking out the Maximum Destruction machine here tonight. In round 2 competition, Wagner gave up a good fight, but Bounty Hunter too strong over there on the outside lane, sends it over the Jersey wall. Ladies and gentlemen, Bounty Hunter dethrones the champion here tonight, so the championship flag is up for grabs. We got more great racing still to come. Who's going to take the championship flag out of week 2 of the August season here tonight? We got great racing still to come. Semis are next. Have you ever wanted to have your own piece to a real monster truck? We're about to tell you just how you can get an authentic piece of the Blue Thunder monster truck right here from the MTA YouTube channel. As you know, at the end of each month, we hold a big diecast racing event consisting of 32 of the best monster trucks there is. Now, to sign up for these events, you head on over to facebook.com and join the Monster Truck Attitude group, in which we hold registration once a month for these 32 truck events. If you win the event, you're going to get a prize pack from the MTA YouTube channel, as well as an authentic piece of Blue Thunder, as you see getting cut up right here. We'll probably have about 7 or 8 pieces we're going to be giving away for the 32 truck event. So if you want to own your very own piece to a real monster truck, be sure to sign up for our events, because we're giving this stuff away only here on the MTA YouTube channel. And ladies and gentlemen, if you can't get enough Diecast Monster Truck Racing, we told you about our friends over at Midwest Madness. We want to take you over to another YouTube channel. That is Monster Truck Championship. They throw down each and every week for the Monster Truck Wars on Monday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you can't get enough Diecast Racing, be sure to go check out Monster Truck Championship over on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You won't regret it. They got some of the top trucks in the league, and they're ready to throw down for you each and every week on Monday nights. And welcome back to Smashdown here tonight. Week 2 of the August season kicked off with 16 trucks. We're now down to 4, and it's going to be Escalade taking on Titan, and then Bigfoot takes on Bounty Hunter. You don't want to miss that great race, no questions asked. Escalade now at the line. Jeremy Howes again trying to make it back to the final round here tonight, much like he did last week. He is now set to take on MTA veteran Zach Jones in the Titan Chevrolet, who's out for his very first championship on the MTA circuit. Escalade, no questions asked, is one of the toughest trucks out here on the circuit. Again, trying to make it back to the finals. Who's it going to be? Titan taking on Escalade. Green light goes down off the line. They go, they're fairly even. We got a race here over the car now, and Escalade will take the win. And Zach George and Titan rolls the truck over, coming off the landing ramp inside of no man's land. Nowhere to go but upside down, rocked up on 2 wheels. And Jeremy Howes will punch his ticket into the final round for the second week in a row here on the Smashdown circuit. So the question remains, who is Escalade going to meet there? Is it going to be the Cowboy from Hell, Tim Cantwell and Bounty Hunter, looking for his first Smashdown championship win? Or is it going to be the returning downtown Mitch Brown and former 3-time Smashdown champion, the big bad Ford all the way from Pacific, Missouri? Bigfoot ready to go on the outside lane. He isn't called king of the monster trucks for no reason. 2 Fords going to throw it down in semis. Who meets Escalade in the final round of week 2? We're about to find out. Here's the green light now on the line. They go, folks, and they're dead even down to the first jump. We got a race here, and Bigfoot takes the win over the Bounty Hunter machine, and Mitch Brown is on fire yet again, as he just took out one of his former teammates from the old Outlaw Motorsports Racing team. Bigfoot Escalade in the final round. It's going to be a showdown to remember, no doubt. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the final round, I want to take a quick moment and thank everybody that supports the MTA YouTube channel, Midwest Madness, Monster Truck Wars, the Metal Shop, and the Crush This podcast. Thank y'all so much for your continued support. We couldn't do this without you, no doubt. And now, it's time for the final round showdown. Bigfoot taking on an Escalade. It's going to be one to remember, ladies and gentlemen, because downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot is looking for his 4th Smashdown championship. Jeremy Howes and an Escalade made it to the finals last week. Lost out to Max D. He doesn't want to go 2 for 2 in the finals and lose out. Tonight, he's got that truck set on kill. Who's moving on in the week 3 of the August season with the championship flag? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to find out. Bigfoot Escalade, ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime here tonight in week 2 of the August season. Down the straight stretch, Escalade with a lead. Bigfoot coming back on down. What a matchup it was. Mitch Brown getting on 2 wheels inside the shutdown area, making a little bit of contact with Jeremy Howes and an Escalade. An incredible race, no doubt about it. It was a final round showdown for a reason. 2 of the fastest trucks all night long. Still not sure who got the win. Here's a look at your MTA replay off the line. Both drivers cut a great light. Escalade now pulling a lead on the Bigfoot machine. Here comes Bigfoot out of the far lane as they jump over the box through no man's land, and right here at the finish line, your winner, Mitch Brown, and Bigfoot takes out Escalade here tonight. What an incredible race, too close to call, and thank goodness for the photo finish camera as they make a little contact down there. But ladies and gentlemen, Please help me now in congratulating Downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot on your 4th Smashdown Championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we look at the overall point standings closing out week 2 of the August season with tonight's big win, Downtown Mitch Brown jumps into 3rd place with 95 points. However, Jeremy Hiles and an Escalade, who's made 2 final appearances, is your overall points leader with 100 points. Right behind him, Ethan Wagner and Max D with 95 points. And rounding out your top 5, Nicholas Moore and Hot Wheels with 80 points. And Mad Mike, My Williams, and Doomsday with 75 points. So, again, we're just getting kicked off of the August season here on Smashdown. A lot more great racing still to come all season long. Downtown Mitch Brown leaves tonight as your current Smashdown champion. Will it remain that way going into week 3? We'll find out then. Thank you guys. Be sure to crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.